What is up, YouTube? Yavin Station is the DLC for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic that isn't DLC anymore, as it is included for every installed copy of the game through Xbox, Steam, Switch, PC, PlayStation, and yes, even mobile. I'm telling you, mobile is a growing place for games. I am telling you, Apple has been pushing for mobile games through all of their events. Just go back and look at any of them. Not to be an Apple shill, but they are pushing it. I mean, look at their new iPad. That thing's crazy with all the calculations it does and the games it has on it. They have full style games. They have Assassin's Creed games. They got older games that they brought on. They brought both kotor games. You can play everything on that thing. Anyway, Yavin Station was added to the game to bring some extra buff gear to the game, but at the cost of a pretty penny. In the previous Yavin video, I covered all the weapons and armor and made suggestions for what characters and builds to utilize them for. With reviews for every other piece of gear for the game, this will mark the final equipment review for the first game as I cover the rest of the equipment for Yavin Station that Suvam sells. If you want to see the rest of them, check out the full playlist linked here or in the description. Let's jump right into it. The Advanced Agent Interface, it is worth 10,000 credits and can be gotten after the 5th star map. This head armor requires a light armor proficiency. The Visor provides a +7 to awareness, computer use, demolition, repair, and security. With absolutely no combat viability, this will never be equipped to a character at all times. This does, however, provide a high utility for times outside of combat, so if you end up getting it, equipping it at any time to interact with items that you need would net you big savings on other items. But to be honest, you would never blow 10,000 credits on this when there are other items to get and the droids. Not worth the buy. The Advanced Biostabilizer Mask is worth 6,000 credits and can be gotten after the 3rd star map. This mask requires the Light Armor Proficiency feat. The mask provides an immunity to mind affecting and poison as well as a +1 to saving throws. Extremely versatile and a +1 to all saving throws provides an excellent boost to defensive capability. The mind affecting immunity makes up for any force affecting powers, but the +1 helps out for more of the physical ones. This is worth a buy sometimes, if not running Force where the Circlet of Suresh would be equipped. There are also cheaper or free alternatives that could provide a greater benefit to physical saves, but not provide the mind-affecting immunity. The Medical Interface Visor is worth 5,000 credits and can be gotten after the 5th star map. This requires the Light Armor Proficiency feat. The Visor grants a +10 to the Treat Injury skill. This would critically increase the health gain for medpacks and life support packs. For a basic med pack, an extra 10 health would be gained, advanced, an extra 20 health would be gained, and for a life support pack, an extra 30 health would be gained. For a character like Zalbar, Canderous, and Carth, who generally have higher health, this will make any non-force wielding party basically unkillable. If you had dumped points in Treat Injury and maxed out Constitution, you could probably face Malak barehanded, no skill use, no force buffs, and just duke it out while using med packs when critical. However, using either Force Heal or Drain Life would ultimately be what you use to heal your party, and droids need self-repair. Definitely a no-buy for me unless you're going out of your way to do something interesting like I just mentioned. The Advanced Stabilizer Gloves are worth 8,500 credits and can be gotten after the 1st star map. The gloves provide a +3 to Dexterity and a +5 to Blaster Bolt Deflection. With a potential +2 bonus to your Dexterity modifier and a +5 to Deflection, this is a very pretty looking bonus to your defensive capability. Has a little bit of a price tag on it, but with the highest Dex bonus to give for a glove and a Deflection, any character using blasters or a lightsaber would benefit. Even if a blaster can't deflect a bolt, it's worth the buy. The Baragwin Stealth Unit is worth 10,000 credits and can be gotten after the 5th star map. The unit provides a +4 to awareness, a +10 to stealth, and a +3 to dexterity. Even for characters that don't use stealth, the +3 dexterity is the highest possible dexterity bonus on a belt, and that alone makes it top of the line. The only other belt to even provide a dexterity bonus is the Adrenaline Stimulator, which is the best belt in the game, but with the added +4 to all saves, that drives the price to a sky-high 18,000 credits on that one. The Baragwin unit is your absolute best bet if you're going for dexterity only. Absolutely worth the buy, especially if you have the cash to shell out for the stimulator. The Advanced Alacrity Implant is worth 22,000 credits and can be gotten after the 5th star map and requires a level 3 implant feat. The Advanced Alacrity provides a +5 to the dexterity bonus. Now obviously you're going to be on an odd number dexterity to buy this item. I would have planned out my entire character to end up with an odd number dexterity before I even hinted at buying this with that kind of cash. However, if you do, a +3 modifier bonus is a major adjustment to your character's armor and to hit capabilities with a lightsaber or blaster. If you have planned out your run for this optimization, then it will be worth the buy. Otherwise, save your bank and go for the Gorgulin reaction system with its +4 but 7,000 less credits experience. The Advanced Combat Implant is worth 7,000 credits and can be gotten after the 3rd star map. This requires a level 3 implant. The implant provides weapon proficiency, weapon focus, and weapon specialization for all weapons outside of a lightsaber. The bonus to each weapon will be a +1 to attack and a +2 to damage. At 7,000 credits, this enables you to equip a heavy blaster on a small character like Mission and gain these bonuses without any feat points. This would generally not be worth it in my opinion, however, since you would much rather gain attack through bonus to strength or dex through an implant since it will garner a greater bonus for potential damage, hit chance, and saves for strength or armor, hit chance, and saves for dexterity. The Advanced Sensory Implant is worth 3,500 credits and is available after the first star map. This implant requires a level 3 implant feat. The implant provides 10 points to awareness and a +2 to dexterity. This equips well with someone who is handling mines and either uses blasters or dodging. This awareness stat is only useful to detect mines in this game, so unless that part's your shtick, I would just stick to something that provides more bonus to an attribute. The guaranteed point to the dex modifier is nice however, and where most of the cost comes. Not worth the buy in my opinion, but you could find a use for it. The Advanced Biostabilizer is worth 3,000 credits and can be gotten after the first star map as well and requires the level 3 implant feat. This implant provides you with an immunity to mind affecting and poison. Anything that will give you an immunity to mind affecting is a plus. This mostly benefits those running a low wisdom, heavy hitting soldier similar to Zalbar since they are susceptible to these force powers. I know Zalbar's not a soldier, don't even go to the comments. I would recommend this only if you were built like this as well and not using the many other gear items that will give you this. This would be ultra traded for equipping the Biostabilizer mask if your armor didn't account for the mind affecting and leave you to get a +4 to an attribute since the implant is level 3 anyways. Not worth the buy in most cases, but build could call for it. The Composite Heavy Plating is worth 3,000 credits and can be gotten after the 3rd star map. This requires the Droid Upgrade Class 3 feat. The Heavy Plating provides a 13 defense bonus to Droid companions. At a cost of only 3,000 credits and the next best armor having an 11 bonus, it's worth the buy even if the next armor can be gotten for free. If you're out here running a droid in your squad anyways, a 3,000 credit dump to max their defense is the least you could do. The Advanced Droid Interface is worth 9,000 credits and can be gotten after the 5th star map. This requires a Droid Upgrade Class of 3. The interface provides a +7 to awareness, computer use, demolitions, and security. As all of the interfaces for droids only provide upgrades to their skills, and only a single skill at that, if you plan to lug a droid around, you would be sure to equip this if you meant to save every single spike you could, pick any door or chest you see, and recover every grenade in the game. If that's not your cup of tea, then stick to leaving it with Suvam. The Baragwin Droid Shield is worth 4,000 credits and can be gotten after the 1st star map. This only requires the feat for Droid Upgrade Class 1. As the description says, it acts as a normal energy shield, so this will deflect 20 points of energy damage for a max duration of 200 seconds with unlimited uses. So basically just apply repeatedly as it goes away, and you'll never lose a blaster fight in a single round or two. Is it worth it when you don't really need energy shields all that much anyway? Probably not. But if you're using a droid in the entire game and you want to avoid having to run out and equip one mid-battle, that could be useful. I would not say worth personally. Invest in that big armor and just dodge hits. And that covers it all. If you're still around and you've watched all these gear guides and you're not subscribed, then I really don't know what you're doing. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, then I suggest you do subscribe if you want to see more gear guides for the first game, second game, any more lore dumps I'm going to start researching into. There's a lot more to cover for KOTOR 1, and I'm going to get into KOTOR 2. You can also check me out on my Twitch page, where I'm streaming my KOTOR 2 Force only on Dark Side, and you can watch me just basically use Force Lightning for the entire game, because that's kind of how you get through the game as a Dark Side Force user. I don't make the rules, it's just that simple. It's that easy. Link to that is in the description below. As always, a man is lost without the sauce, but that same man can get lost in the sauce. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.